All right, today we are going to work on a progression for pirouetting elements on bars. So this is a great setup to use if you don't have a tumble track bar or like a frame bar that goes across your tumble track bed, or if your gym is set up like mine at home where the tumble track is kind of far away from the bar area. So the mountain bar system has a smaller footprint and it's easier to set up in the bar area. I like to use it up against a wall like this for pirouetting elements, so we're gonna go through this today, okay? We're gonna start with just some handstand bounces so that they can cartwheel up onto the bar and then bounce down onto the mountain bar system and then land back in that handstand against the white line. Good, let's do 2 more. Very nice, and I love using the big cheese because there's this nice white line down the middle of it, so it helps cue them. And as a coach, I can stand behind them and I can see if they're a little bit off center. All right, for our next progression, we're going to move on to a giant half or a blind half. So who wants to go first? All right, she's gonna kick up into the same handstand she just did. And after bouncing on the mountain bar system in a nice tight candle position, she's gonna turn her hand and then lean up against the wall. Yeah, there you go. And doing this, the athlete can kind of feel if they're a little bit off center, so they can put a little bit more pressure on their post hand. Who wants to go next? Good, and I always tell them to keep their ear on their shoulder. Push it off. Oh, that's okay, do you wanna try again? So they wanna think about hitting the mountain bar system in a nice tight candle position and then leading with their toes and pushing tall. There you go, good. And the white line on the mat is really nice because in the normal bounce handstands, they can direct their toes to the white line, but in a swing half, they want to direct their toes a little bit to the left or the right of the white line, depending on which hand they turn on. All right, great job.